am back in prison. Blue Blur Embryon, thank you for the cheer. Greatly appreciated.
Trickster, welcome to my velvet room.
How did you talk without moving your teeth like that? That's almost as creepy as, like, the rest of your face.
Come to, inmate. The you in reality is currently fast asleep. You are only experiencing this as a dream. You're in the presence of our master. Stand up straight!
Welcome. I am delighted to make your acquaintance. This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. It is a room that only those who are bound by a contract may enter. I am Igor, the master of this place. Remember it well. I summoned you to speak of important matters. It involves your life as well.
I do care a lot about my life, I'm gonna be honest. I've been told that it will change at some point. Can you believe that Persona 3 and 4 get Elizabeth and Margaret, and then we get stuck with these two as our Velvet Room attendants? How unfortunate. Hey, let me out.
Know your place, inmate! Who do you think you're talking to?
Still, this is a surprise. The state of this room reflects the state of your own heart. To think a prison would appear as such. You truly are a prisoner of fate. In the near future, there is no mistake that ruin awaits you.
Yo, you joshing me? You having a little prank here, Igor?
Haha, worry not. There is a means to oppose such a fate. You must be rehabilitated toward freedom. That is your only means to avoid ruin. Do you have the resolve to challenge the distortion of the world?
I would rather avoid ruin, if I'm being honest. It was a really annoying attack type in Soul Hackers 2, because it inflicted so many dang old status effects.
Allow me to observe the path of your rehabilitation. Pardon me for not introducing the others. To your right is Caroline. To your left, Justine. They serve as wardens here.
Ha! Try and struggle as hard as you like. The duty of wardens is to protect inmates. We are also your collaborators. That is, if you remain obedient.
I shall explain the roles of these two at another occasion. Now then, it seems the night is waning. It is almost time. Take your time to slowly come to understand this place. We will surely meet again, eventually.
Alright, goodbye!
Up. Now hurry up and go back to sleep.
I had a strange dream, that's putting it mildly. Ruin, rehabilitation, so many other words that begin with R. What does it mean?
Looks like you're up. Well then, let's go introduce ourselves properly to the staff about your transfer. The school you're attending is in the Aoyama district. It'll take a while to get there by train. The transfers are a real hassle too. I'll drive you there, but just for today. Let's go.
Coffee Daddy looking fly as ever.
Men aren't usually allowed in my passenger seat.
Where does Hat go?
Do me a favor and behave yourself, all right?
Sir, yes sir. I mean, he's still, like, his drip is still on fleek. Is that what the kids say these days, chat? Did I get that right? Drip and on fleek? Is that correct? But the hat really helped bring it all together.
Don't get me wrong. I don't care what happens to you.
Who does?
Just don't cause me any trouble.
To reiterate, just so we're clear, you will immediately be expelled if you cause any problems.
I still cannot fathom that Atlus designed a character that looks like this principal. It looks like if he breathes in too hard, his ears will get sucked into the fat of his neck.
In my opinion, you're nothing but a liability. But we had our circumstances to consider. Whatever you might have gotten away with in your hometown, those days are over. If you are thrown out from our school, there will be no place for you to go. Keep that in mind. This is the teacher in charge of your class.
I'm Sadayo Kawakami. Here's your student ID. Be sure to read the school rules. Any violations will send you straight to the guidance office. And if by chance you cause any problems, I won't be able to protect you at all. That is your promise, yes, Principal Kobayakawa?
Mm-hmm. He is responsible for all his actions.
But really though, why me? There should have been better candidates.
It was a sudden transfer, and your class was the only one that had an opening.
If you're done explaining things, mind if we get going? I got a store to get back to.
Sakura-san, please keep a close eye on him. Don't let him cause any trouble outside.
Well, I'll be sure to have a serious talk about the situation he's in.
Come to the faculty office when you arrive at school tomorrow. I'll show you to your classroom.
Yes, ma'am. I'll be there on time. No worries. Nothing could possibly go wrong. I'm not an anime protagonist.
Everyone's giving you the cold shoulder. That's what having a criminal record does to you. Turns out your past follows you wherever you go. By the way, if you get expelled now, I won't hesitate to kick you out. Got it?
I got it. I'll be careful.
School never changes, huh?
No, it's war. War never changes.
Come on, we're going home.
What a troublesome situation.
Well, well, well. Look who it is. I can't wait to ruin your life all over again.
I can't believe they pushed someone with a record on me. A male teacher would be better suited for this.
Why in the world was someone like that admitted here?
Who knows? It was the principal's decision. I was told that it's for the school's reputation.
I would have thought that my volleyball team has contributed more than enough to cover that.
That's certainly true.
Be careful, okay? Then again, if anything were to happen, I'd kick out a student like that right away.
I keep wishing that he'd just end up not coming to school. Still, that isn't something I should be saying as a teacher.
Well, I should be returning to practice.
Oh, right. The tournament's coming up, isn't it?
Having such high expectations placed on you by others is quite a problem in itself. We'll have to work hard to make up for the track team, too.
Yes, that's true. Why'd it have to be my class?
Traffic's not moving at all.
This scene always confuses me because I'm American. Why is the car backwards? It's because they're in Japan. That's how cars work.
You're taking the train starting tomorrow. So, how was it? The school, I mean. You think you can manage?
Seems fun. Not really. It's a school full of scumbags. And we'll see. Seems a tad too disrespectful to me. I mean, I'll just be honest. It looks like it'll be tough.
You brought it on yourself, though.
Well, he's not wrong.
Still, you were expelled once already. To think you'd re-enroll at a different one. It's not like anyone will be sympathetic with you. If that's what it was like at school, people might say stuff about me in the future, too. What a troublesome kid I've taken in.
Why did you take me in, Coffee Daddy?
I was asked to do it, and I just happened to agree to it. I've already been paid for it, too, after all.
And now, back to today's top stories. A subway train has derailed, severely affecting the timetable across all of...
Oh, another accident? So that's why it's so crowded. There's been a lot of those lately. In fact, there was a real sad one just last month. It happened before you came here. If I remember right, the girl that passed away was only 15.
Oh, I remember this. All the speculating I did when they said this because I knew it had to be about the new character. Boy, howdy.
Her parents have got to be just...
All traffic around Shibuya Station is being redirected due to the accident, so drivers should expect jam-packed streets.
Oh, come on.
I feel ya, Coffee Daddy. I got stuck in some traffic today, too. It was miserable.
The inbound train will soon be arriving at platform number 1. Please wait behind the yellow line.
I don't think this dude should be at work today.
We're experiencing technical difficulties in the lower line.
I don't have a visual yet.
That was direct footage from the accident. According to the police, the engineer's life was not in danger despite his injuries. After questioning, even he could not explain his high speed when approaching the station. No further comments were made. Police are still looking for a plausible motive.
It's less of an operating accident and more of a crime of the company and the government. Site inspectors apparently reported all of this 6 months ago. The deterioration of the tracks and the ATC. Seems a railway company and the Ministry of Transport both turned a blind eye to the truth. There's no way they can hide. This will go all the way to the top.
Now on to our main story. With this derailment accident, as well as other recent incidents of unknown motive, concern is spreading among the general public. Just what could be causing such a drastic change so suddenly in these people? SNN has
Everything's linked. That's what you're thinking, correct?
Furthermore, according to SNN sources,
Oh well. Are you free? You and I haven't gone for a drink in a while.
Thank you, sir. But I have another meeting to attend. I must be going.
I was ready to go for this meeting, and that's when this extremely fast train just came crashing in. Oh man, I thought I was gonna die.
A noisy subway platform filled with people was suddenly...
My boy!
Did you ask for me? Is it a case?
Not quite. I want your opinion on something.
Sure. Your judgment is quite often correct, though. Can we discuss this over sushi, perhaps? You are making a student work late, after all.
Conveyor belt only.
That face was so good. Oh, Robbie Damon. What a great voice actor.
Damn, to think there'd be that much traffic. What a waste of time. I wasn't able to open the cafe today. Whatever. Just head upstairs. There's something I need to give to you. Talk about a gruesome accident. 80 people were involved. Here's the diary. Make sure you keep it up to date. You may be under probation, but there's no special limitations on what you do in particular. Besides following the law, that is. However, I'm obligated to report on you, which is why I'm having you record your daily activities. Hey, what's up? I'm about to leave right now. Don't worry, I'll be there in no time. I'll see you soon. Well, I'm off. I'll lock the place up, so do whatever you want for the rest of the night. Oh, but don't mess up my store. If something goes missing, I'll hand you right over to the cops. You got school tomorrow. You better head off to bed, all right?
I should do as I'm told for now. Not for now. You should just do as you're told. I should write down what happened today in my diary. I need to get up early tomorrow. Should get plenty of rest for today. I do love that the whole, like, keeping your diary thing is the save system. It's very neat. I like it when games have the save system, like, incorporated narratively into the story some way. Hello? That ringing sound isn't coming from my cell phone. Yeah, it sounds way too far away. Why'd you even bother looking at your phone? It's from downstairs. How long do you think it'll ring for if I just don't answer it? Coffee Daddy told me not to steal anything, so I'm gonna steal this fridge. Oh my goodness, this thing is loaded! Store's ingredients are kept here. I shouldn't use any of them without asking. Just take the entire fridge. This little, you see that little magnet, the red one with the silver circle around it and then the black whatever on it? That always reminds me of Digimon Fusion every time I see it. It reminds me of, like, Shoutmon's symbol in Digimon Fusion. Hello.
Hey, it's me.
What, you mean to tell me you can't recognize Jamieson Price's voice? Who is this? Is this Duke from Tales of Vesperia?
Have you forgotten my voice already? It's Sakura.
Ah, I see. Captain Malik from Tales of Graces. My mistake.
Anyway, I closed up shop, but I forgot to flip the sign to closed when I left.
How did you remember that you forgot that?
It's too much trouble for me to come back just for that. Think you can do it for me?
Absolutely. I don't feel like it. Sojiro should kick you out if you say this. Got it.
I doubt any customers are gonna come now, even if the sign's flipped to open. But I have to say, this is quite a relief. It's a personal policy of mine, not to save a guy's number in my phone.
So stupid yet hilarious.
I'm glad you actually picked up. Anyway, I'll leave the shop sign to you.
I got it. Why step outside to do this when you can just open the door and then reach around? Like, come on. Coffee and curry. The door definitely isn't locked. Do you think you should lock the door? Just throwing it out there. Might have been a good idea. Need to take the train to school. Well, not right now. It's like midnight. You gotta do that tomorrow. Noganjaya, Ayoma Ichome? Itchy nose? Transfer. It looks like I need to go out to Shibuya, then transfer there. More news about that subway accident. Dude, this just reminds me of when I went to the UK back in 2019, I believe it was, to go to EGX and meet a bunch of my friends. My flight got delayed and I missed my connecting flight, so I had to take a different flight to London when I was trying to get to Birmingham. And I landed in London, and then I had to go through a bunch of train nonsense to find one of my friends who then got me on a train that took me to Birmingham. It was a nightmare. I do not like cities. I do not like train systems. Sounds like a lot of people were hurt. I bet this will affect the timetables for tomorrow, too. Strange app I saw last night is back. It's always at the same spot, too. Right next to the bunny and the P box? Why is there a box with a P in it and a box with a G in it? Is this supposed to be like Google and Ping? Did they misdo the letter for Bing? It keeps showing up. Time to delete it again. Get a new phone that isn't so jagged on the edges. Should probably reboot my phone just in case. Who says reboot your phone? My eyelids are starting to get heavy. That's rough. It's actually Getflix and Pisney Plus. That's a good one. I have school starting today. Hopefully I can get there without getting lost. I don't want to be late on my first day. I should head out now. I hate school.